The Estadio Metropolitano Roberto Melendez in Barranquilla was a cauldron of noise, a true fortress for the Colombian national team. The air crackled with anticipation, every fan holding their breath, waiting for the magic to unfold. This was more than just a football match. It was a battle for South American pride, a clash of titans on the grandest stage. Colombia, desperate for a win to keep their World Cup hopes alive, hosted Ecuador, a team riding high after a string of impressive results that had shocked the continent. A place at the 2026 World Cup, a dream shared by millions of fans across the continent, hung in the balance. The energy was palpable. The Colombian fans, a sea of yellow, roared their team forward with an unyielding passion. They knew the importance of this match. Every tackle, every pass, every shot carried the weight of expectation, the hopes of a nation. Ecuador, though, seemed unfazed by the hostile atmosphere. They were organized, disciplined, and ready to frustrate their hosts, showing no signs of backing down. The first half was a tense affair, with both teams fully aware of the stakes. Colombia, as expected, dominated possession, dictating the tempo of the game with their fluid passing and movement. They moved the ball quickly, probing for openings in the Ecuadorian defense, trying to find that elusive breakthrough. James Rodriguez, the talismanic Colombian playmaker, orchestrated the attacks with his trademark elegance, threading passes and creating opportunities. Ecuador, however, defended resolutely. They were content to sit deep, absorb the pressure, and strike on the counter whenever the opportunity arose. Chances were few and far between, with both defenses standing firm and making it difficult for the attackers. Colombia's Juan Cuadrado saw a shot flash wide in the 20th minute, a rare moment of excitement in a tightly contested half. Ecuador's best opportunity fell to Michael Estrada, but his header sailed over the bar, much to the relief of the Colombian defense. The first half ended goalless, a testament to the defensive solidity and tactical discipline of both teams. The tension in the stadium was almost unbearable, with fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the second half. The second half began in much the same vein as the first, with both teams locked in a fierce battle for dominance. Colombia continued to press, launching wave after wave of attacks, but Ecuador's defense held firm, repelling each attempt with determination and grit. Then, in the 62nd minute, the game turned on its head. A moment that would be remembered for years to come. A swift counter-attack caught Colombia off guard, their defense scrambling to get back into position. The ball fell to Ener Valencia, Ecuador's captain and all-time leading scorer, on the edge of the box. With the weight of a nation on his shoulders, he knew this was his moment. He took a touch, composed himself, and unleashed an unstoppable shot that flew past the despairing dive of the Colombian goalkeeper, a strike of pure brilliance. The Estadio Metropolitano Roberto Melendez, a cauldron of noise just moments earlier, fell silent, the air thick with shock and disbelief. Ecuadorian fans, outnumbered but not outsung, erupted in delirious celebration, their joy echoing through the stadium. Valencia, mobbed by his teammates, had delivered a hammer blow, a goal that would be etched in the annals of Ecuadorian football history. Colombia, on the other hand, were left reeling, their dreams of World Cup glory slipping away. Their World Cup hopes, once bright and full of promise, were now hanging by a thread, the weight of the moment crushing their spirits. The goal seemed to jolt Colombia into life. They poured forward in search of an equalizer, throwing men forward with reckless abandon. Ecuador, however, defended heroically. They threw their bodies on the line, blocking shots and clearing crosses. Their goalkeeper, Alexander Dominguez, made a string of crucial saves. Despite their best efforts, Colombia could not find a way through. The final whistle blew, confirming a famous victory for Ecuador. The Colombian players slumped to the ground, their dreams shattered. The Ecuadorian players, on the other hand, celebrated wildly with their delirious fans. They had come to Barranquilla and conquered.
Koundé,
Valverde,
played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
And he's had a hit! It's bounced out! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi on a strong run down the right. Fabinho. And Bastoni. Valverde ploughing through the middle. Musiala fiddles it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's looking unstoppable! And he's being shifted off it. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double